My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Elden Ring. It's time for us to return and claim our souls, as well as two mad pumpkin heads, one what wields a hammer, one what wields a flail. And whatsoever secret should be hidden behind them. Other than that, we're doing a little bit of general exploration here. And have I really not marked that? Like, it's right here. How? Apart from that, we're also doing a little bit of general exploration here in Caelid. Getting a little bit of a lay of the land, so to speak. It's rotting. Everything rotting scarlet. The very earth that Caelid rests and selling her down of sorcery. The end is nigh for us all. Yeah, tell me something I don't know. I've already been around the excuse me. I've already been around town. I've seen what y'all have going on and judged it lacking. So that's going around the other side. I mean, ultimately, I don't need to aggro any of those crows that I'd previously aggroed. Oh, I think the fire in the other area was actually just telling me how to properly deal with these folk. I believe, if I've learned correctly contextual clues of the environment, they're all super flammable and gonna explode. You lied to me. They just looked a lot like the skeletons that were in the other area, and maybe the scarlet rot was... whatever effect it has upon the flesh is an effect that makes it more flammable? Less inflammable? One of those two, I'm certain. That looks red, but it also kind of looks gold. I'd really love to get my souls back before we engage in any horseplay here. Really? Now, I would have sworn this wasn't where they were. Oh, no, of course it is. I thought I died to the dogs. I forgot that at the very start of this episode, I lay out, I knew exactly who I died to. These folks down here. What a mistake. Anyhow, let me wake you up with a heavy and then... Unfortunately, I'm not getting much opportunity for poise damage out here. Oh, wait! I didn't drink the flask? Oh. I was certain I'd chug-a-log that bad boy. I wouldn't have attempted to not do anything there if I had the knowledge that the flask was not inside of me. Oh well. We got it, we got it, we got it. We know our goal, we're clear of mind. Pure of heart, that's important as well. Otherwise I might trade sides in the middle and team up with the flail one against the club one. And honestly, I'm not ruling it out. That flail guy looks strong. Club guy, not so much. I think he's the weak link in the chain. I mean, look. Yes, I'll get this side of grace because it's much closer. Sure. And yes, I don't know where I'm going with this bit. Sure. Let's get to the pumpkins. Ooh. Absolutely alley-ooped our way in there. Also, I suspect that, yeah, I can. I saw the rune symbol last time, but I didn't even attempt to. I mean, the poise damage we have done so far is significant. However, I imagine it actually got fully reset there in the period of time that the flail was not being hit. Oh boy. It's the fact that they stagger their attacks from one another quite effectively. I mean, if all they accomplished was getting one of them down for me, that's actually kind of going to be a disappointment, frankly. I should really just be focusing on learning their attack patterns and dodging them individually, right? Probably. Fine. Oh boy. Why? What was that fine about if I'm gonna immediately do the same thing? Man, it's hard not to hit this man's pumpkin head. It's a mad pumpkin head, I gotta agree though. Serious protective work in that dome. Wait. Ah, yes, we should probably look for the way deeper into. Let me get some light on the situation as well. Is it gonna be Celia again? Sorry, Celia. Cella? Not trapped. Visage shield. The Visage shield. Tricksome bronze shield depicting the face of a fire giant. Several tongues leap from its open mouth. The dreadful visage of the burning flames are designed to remind one of the horror of facing a fire giant. In other words, this shield has an instructional function. Unique skills, tongues of fire. Ready the shield, spray jets of fire from the tongues protruding away from the maw. Hold to continue spraying fire, can be used whilst walking. That's pretty cool. I can actually wield that as well. Oh, its only limitation is strength. Oh, it doesn't even... Yeah, I can wield it with both hands. Yeah, sure, of course, that's fine. I did expect that. So, hang on. It's that, and then... Wait, no. Let me fill this out. I need to see how... I'm afraid this will be the last time you see me. That is actually pretty cool. I think I want to keep that. I might not keep it equipped at all times, let's be real. That would be not a good decision. That would be absurd. But I definitely want to have it available. I do want to use it in the future. What's better for crowd control, especially if a mob that if we know at the time, is extra affected by fire? I mean, it's that or the steel wire torch, but the steel wire torch, I think we used it a little bit and it was kind of underwhelming. Get a couple more smoldering butts. Just make absolutely certain that I'm not leaving something here when I'm about to effectively leave for probably the final time. Any of you persuaded to explode about it? if I wanted a lay of the land, you know where I'd find it? Right here. Give us the bird's eye telescope of the area. Okay. Blood red skies in the distance. A minor Erd tree. Okay, just because I know. Let me just very quickly do that. Alright. So, how many of these do we really recognize? This is, I believe, the heart of Aeonia. This is the blood swamp. Then we have, out in that area, the minor Erd tree previously mentioned. Up next to it is... I don't think that's the Beastly Sanctum. Beastly Sanctum might be that one over in the distance. Yeah, curving back around the map and then Beastly Sanctum up there. Which means that out there is Fort Feroth, I think? Which there was a shiny there that we didn't collect. And there's some graves out in that direction. Possibility of being one of the sites for one of the paintings. A castle that appears entirely unmarked, possibly. A couple more ruins in the distance. Obviously happy to dive into those. Many ruins down there in the heart of Aeonia. We can even see some sub-basements too. So definitely going to demand our attention. Ah. Glorious incandescence. And that is the Limgrave Divine Tower and the connection over to Stormgate and Storm Hill and Storm such. Ah, yes. And this was the destroyed remnants of the ramparts of a tower, which I think I previously identified as, from a different direction as a full castle itself. I'd be a little bit disappointed if we go there expecting an entire castle. Hey, check them out. Have a look at these digis. Tell me what they say.
Are you one for festivals or flowers? To the south, a grand festival to make the stars turn. To the east, the hardened bud of a flower to be. But dare you enter into the heart of the scarlet rot?
I absolutely dare. Of 32 minutes left in this episode. I have 32 minutes left of willpower. Unless I go over, in which case I had more, as it turns out. Ashes War, Great Rune, Mix, Wondrous Physic. I mean, I still don't really feel much compelled to swap any or all of any of this. I also haven't used Vitality or even Flame Cleanse Me in a while. Flame Cleanse Me is going to be really important in this area, though. Alleviates build-up of and cures Poison and Scarlet Rot, so I should make sure that I have my Seal available at all times. Increases Holy Damage Negation, and yeah. I was hoping that was an invisibility thing that I just had the ability to cast. I don't know, might be important for an area like this. I don't know. It's also... We could also get the Soap and Preserving Boluses already out, just in case. Clawmark Seal on the other hand. And bring this back. So the Clawmark Seal on the other hand, I'm also going to preload Flame Cleanse Me. Because I imagine I'm going to need it. Now, what was I doing last time? We were... the Calum. We cleared that out. I mean, I have a decent amount of runes on me, I believe. Let me see if I can cash it in for a level. I'll happily take strength until I get to 40 at this point. It is the... I mean, historically, 40 has been the first soft cap for your damage stats. And as I mentioned before, if I always know I'm going to be using strength and high scaling strength weapons, it's always going to be a viable option for me. So never going to regret having put a point into that. One thing I will possibly need is a way to take down range targets a bit more appropriately than using that much FP. These flowers in bloom appear significantly less friendly than previous flowers, which is difficult because the first flower we met did try to kill us. So more and more flowers in this direction. A flower yet to bloom, so there's going to be like death root, I'm guessing, in there. So I'm crawling along the side of this. That actually might all the way over there. Hang on. It looks like there might be a nomadic merchant campsite. For real? Oh. Okay, we have met them before, I believe. I believe we've... Yeah, the Heart of Aeonia we have. And I think some connection through Understair or a dungeon that I've taken has had some of those Scarlet Rot monsters. Collect as many of the Sites of Grace around this area as I can. Actually, now that I know that these are world information... Sorry, I'm trying to span through. The Battle of Aeonia. Radahn and Malenia. Locked in stalemate. Then the Scarlet Rot blooms. Radahn and Malenia locked in stalemate. Interesting. Do you have any more information about this area?
Welcome, dear customer. Yes, right this way. Right this way.
That is a very long-range call-in for us. They usually wouldn't give us that courtesy, so maybe you have something important.
Welcome, valued customer. Please, I'm hungry. I've been hungry so long. Please?
Ooh, some good preserving boluses there, some Aeonian butterflies as well. Not particularly important, it doesn't look like, but I do feel a little bit bad for them, to the point that I think I will give them the 2.5k there for the preserving boluses. Not even really gonna ask for anything in return.
How nice.
Do we have a talk option here? We do not. Okay, never mind. My attempt to preempt the game there was already preempted by the game. They knew that I was going to think that, and as a result, decided not to do it. That's design. That's how game design works. Ah, hello. You are large and distant, and yet all too close. Ooh. I can hear some deep breathing, such as may be performed by a dragon, maybe. There's just some Aeonian butterflies over there that you appear to be bowing towards. I mean, they do appear to be a worthwhile material. They cost 1.5 from that other guy.
Let me see it, if only one last time. Your splendid blade, dancing amongst the Scarlet Rot.
Let me see it, if only for one last time. Your splendid blade dancing among the Scarlet Rot. I mean, I'm gonna go out with the most wild assumption I immediately have. Is there a invisible giant stomping around the swamp? Probably not. But could there be? I don't know. Yet. Alright, let's get you. That's just mean. There's no other way to describe that. Can I even flame sling from upon this? I can indeed. Though not too much effect. Ash of War, Poisonous Mist, and that is on a weapon. I can toxic up my weapon? That's something like a beastly hunter man might do. As soon as I figure out where it might be. Incantations, excuse me. Incantations, thank you. It's a sword. Oh no, it was an Ash of War. We saw that immediately. What am I doing out here? The Ash of War, there we go. Usable on melee armaments, whips, fists, and claws accepted. Poisonous Mist and Poison grants skills and affinity. Poisonous Mist, bathe armament in poison and then slash, spreading toxic mist forward. The armament retains its poison for a while. I think that'd probably be significantly better with a faster attacking weapon than any of the ones that I'm likely to hold on to at any point. But, you know, I will leave my mind open to it, but not so open such that my brain falls out. This is full provocation mode. I am going through the middle of the swamp to see what's in the middle of the swamp. I've got 476 souls on me. I'm ready to die. Runes on me. Excuse me. Oh. Oh. Oh, I've been dismounted. Am I being invaded? Invaded by Millicent? Ooh! What? You tricky dicky! Absolutely got me. Well, be. Okay, I'm gonna need to try and provoke the invasion, and then find just terrain to fight exclusively her, because I don't know how I would possibly fight them as well as the others at the same time now. So, I think, there we go. Oh, you removed my ability to... That's absurd as well. So that's why she has such good jumping ability. Because she's supposed to exploit the fact that you have to use unsteady terrain to fight her. Oh, you play so dirty. What was that? I got killed by an anime main character. They do have the red appearance of a phantom, so I don't know if they've colored hair, but I'm certain they're a main character. At least, like, featured cast. See those air slashes? Okay, and that's the summon trigger. Then we go back here, but can't do it, and then run back, run back, run back, run back, run back. Run back, leap, leap, leap. And Millicent's on her way. Oh, Millicent. Oh, you can heal? Yeah, I absolutely must. How did you dodge that second hit. It doesn't matter anymore. GG. Millicent has died. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, buddy, why do I not feel like that's good? Because that's a whole lot of runes. I thought it was a crafting item she gave me for dying as well. Swap order to order of acquisition. At the very top. All powerful. No, so it wasn't that. Wait, these can't be sorted by order of acquisition at all. What did she give me? A weapon, maybe? Scimitar, Serpent's Gourd. No. None of those. There's a Knot of War. Doesn't look like it was a... I am puzzled. Was it a key item? How's the crafting kit? Am I in reverse order of acquisition? Should I be looking at the bottom of all these? Well, still not finding it, so let's go to the bottom of ingredients then. Okay, yes. Sacramental bud, exceedingly hard to find. Believed to originate in the strains of buds cultivated with youthful sacramental blood. Got it. Didn't need to be that hard, now did it? Yeah, that didn't feel like an Invader Vanquished situation. That felt like a you screwed up. That felt like a questline ended alert. I suppose I have no way to know that until I find the NPC who might have otherwise demanded something of me. Like, I don't know, bringing her back alive. What about this, though? What about this? What about through this wall, huh? Why are you giving me the ability to summon here, huh? Explain yourself, game. Rock sling. I'll have a look at that in just a moment. I'm not done inspecting these walls. Alright, fine. Oh! What a surprise! Seriously, what a surprise. I don't understand why you're here, but I hope you found all you're looking for. Oh, you too! People really don't know when they've had enough these days. You 3 and 4? Well, I think I'm actually well within my rights to cut off service at any point. I think none of you can handle what you keep seeming to order. Boy. Well, seem to have successfully cleared that one out. Maybe save that one in the distance. But I do want to check out that spell. Incantation. Not an incantation? Is a spell? Oh, it is! Summons rocks from the earth and sends it flying. A gravitational technique studied by the young Radahn. Okay, so now we've known a little bit about the kind of general schools of magic, techniques of magic. We haven't always known how they associate directly or indirectly with characters in the established lore. Now we have a little bit of information about that. The young Radahn studied gravitational magic. Especially because we suspect the influence of either the source of that magic or that magic itself to have been instrumental in the downfall of some of these previous characters. It's important to know. I'm just saying, useful for us, maybe. Seems kind of minimal reward to be up here in the corner of this area. Yes, there's a little bit more, maybe. Another sacramental bud. I mean, exceedingly rare to find. Sure, I'll take that. Are we getting back to more established terrain for us? I was about to pull up the map there, but so many things are on my back right now. That's just not going to work for us. And not... Wait, hang on. I've seen these ones before, and they're not actually pointing towards an Everchain. I mean, I haven't really gone into the heart of the swamp. What's running away in the distance? There's one of you! Okay, so we've seen one of those previously in Limgrave, stomping about on the beach. I was unable to do anything about it. Are there any contextual environments... sorry. Contextual clues here in the environment. Poison armament. I think they just killed it with an AoE. So maybe you should just... Maybe you can only kill it with area of effect magic. That actually seems a totally reasonable restriction to exist there. This is down towards Celia, which I already have. Right, and then we're getting back to the town of Sorcery over here. Or rather, down there is Ainzel. This is Celia. I still do want to actually go to the site of Grace and pop a squat. Interesting. Oh, those are mannequin figures up there. Yeah, those do usually come down. Okay, normal. Yeah, I don't know. I feel compelled to actually check out the direct center here. Wait! I was on my way to check out Potboy! Potboy? Yeah, let's vaguely do both, if that's possible. Yeah. Honestly, I would not be surprised at all if an enemy spawned on top of me. You're talking about a boss? Talking about a big enemy. Talking about something that might make footsteps like that. What have you got? Okay. Maybe the big blue ones just don't have to give you anything. That's not a rule for them. It's a rule for everything else. Wingstone Fireflies, in case I should want them in the future. I keep getting very close and then jumping away because it's kind of scary. I don't know where the enemy is going to come from. Thank you. Oh god. I really need more ranged weapons. Oh! Roy, okay. That was, my office door closing because of the breeze. But try telling that to me when I'm looking at insects on my screen, huh? It's gonna be a hard job. Alright, fine. Oh, I managed to unclip him. Please. Right, I need to bait them down to my level and then defeat them with experience. I've always been told that's a great argumentative strategy for me. With no further clarification as to what they meant by that. Get him. Got him. Ooh, we even get to fill up on resources as a result. Wow. Every time I think I'm in the center of the thing, I'm not. I always just assume I need the most gnarled roots around me. Okay, well, here is where we fought one of the generals. I'm here in the growl. Those could be dragon warriors of a kind, to be entirely frank. With as little as I really know about the area. I don't know if I've somehow missed the heart, or if Millicent was the... No, because Queen Millennia... No, Radahn would be here, I think is what they'd said prior. Smithing Stone 4, that's 3 Smithing Stone 4s, 2 Sacramental Buds, and a Rune. Y'all must have been very important. Pretty high rollers. I guess the heart of the swamp. That's the heart of it. Yeah, I've been there so many times. Am I missing something? Do I need to teleport back into the heart of the swamp to remember where it really is? Maybe it's underground. And I just keep missing the passage. So I'm a smithing stone and an Aeonian butterfly there. That said, our aimless, quote unquote, exploration here is not so aimless when it works and gets us a bunch of smithing stones and sacramental buds and all that. Oh, so the Heart of Aeonia was the fight that we already had before. Well, but I recognize that we don't appear to have slain someone of great import here. How deep does the heart go? Ash of War, Sacred Ring of Light. You know, they punish you so little when they even hit you that I'm no longer at all ever scared of you. I'm gonna just run at you until you die. I will play Joust all day. Yeah. Once I find out what giant dragon heads are useful for, you're done, bud. You'll never recover. Damn it. Please. Just stop for a second. Stop. Just hear me out. Thank you. I feel like I'm gonna make a compelling offer, one that you can't refuse. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any more hearty heart to make my way into. I am hearing the growling. That might just actually be the dragon up on that side, though. Yeah, because if this is leading up to where I think it is, then yeah, it's just going to be Big Dragon. I also recognize that there's people up on the cliff. But the more time I spend looking for them, the less time I spend running away. Immediately proven to be valuable to just stick to running away there. Stop by the shack. Oh, we finally found this guy. You giving me excellent directions did not work, but stumbling across you? Absolutely. This one did have a collar. I do worry that this might actually be a unique one. Hey, buddy. Gory's shack. My dude, you have seen better days, I believe. From your face to your hands. Whew. Right.
Oh, a pleasure to see you. A pleasure indeed. I am Gary, a great sage. In my day, anyway. I'd hoped to ask a favor when one of your ilk came along. A strapping young tarnished, able to cross the scarlet swamp of Aeonia.
Got one right here, bud.
I'll provide fine recompense. Should you accept, I will teach you the secret of Celia, the door you see there.
Sure, what's the request?
Ah, then you are willing to lend a hand.
I'm willing to hear you out.
I need your help to heal a certain young girl. Her name is Millicent.
Ah.
You will find her beyond Celia, resting at the church atop the cliff, stricken by the rotting sickness.
Wait, what's the curb your what's the curb your enthusiasm one? I can actually only think of the JoJo one now.
Oh, you as promised, I've detailed the secret of Celia right here. Go on. It's yours.
You're giving me that for having the unalloyed gold ring.
Now let me have a look at the needle.
Needle, I mean.
Well, this is a marvel indeed. The work of a true artisan. A meticulous, bold craftsman who grasps the essence of life. Can you give me some time with this? As well made as it is, it won't be much use snapped in half, will it?
You may have.
Give me as well made.
You may have some time with it. I fear that I... Oh boy. The town of Celia hides the source. Light 3 flames atop the candle towers to break the seal. Bud, I already figured that out. I didn't even need to try and save your friends. Which is good, because I didn't. And they are dead. You asked me to... Where were they? Bugger. Where did you say Millicent was? I immediately lost track because of the whole knowing that she's dead. Street Sage, Caleb Rose, Forsaken Rose, check. Maybe us killing her counted as healing her? Millicent has died. She's definitely dead. I guarantee that one for you. Oh boy, I don't even know where she is in the real world. Let's do a little bit of a roam around. See if we can find any loose ends what need clearing. I mean, I do kind of want to bring the thunder down on that giant up there. Not certain how I'm going to make my way entirely up. I need to keep moving. In case the giant is attempting to throw stuff at us. Oh, giant! Actually, I fear there might not be a legitimate path up here. Ah, yes. I suppose not then. Guess I just make my way deeper in and then come back around. This is the Celia Gateway. Is one of these a sconce that's unlit? It makes sense for one of them to be relatively nearby the area. Instructing in the importance of the mechanic. Yeah, there's one lit right there. Yep. It's this one. The ascent through this area is pretty weird. I either have to find a way that's already established up, or that's the painting I've already checked out. Or, basically make my own way up. There we go. That will get us a little initial height, and we can carry that on through. Uh-oh. Never mind. Still worked out in the end. Toxic mushrooms 5. A little bit of a reprieve here. I'm looking to go up to that. Let's take these two and bingo. What? Excuse me. What I meant was Bob's your uncle. Perfect. And this should be the final seal. A light. A seal in town was broken somewhere. And you know what? For the moment, that's where we're going to leave it. My name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Elden Ring. We are here exploring the town of Celia in Caelid, continuing our quest for more of the God Seekers, God Slayers, Slay God, Demigod. A special thanks to this episode to Tristan. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.